So earlier we were having a conversation, just a little debate on, the usefulness of backlinks. This guy said he hadn't been having too good of luck, and he's been seeing a lot of, low content sites ranking in SERPs, a lot of no backlinks, and then some other stuff. So he asked us if we could explain why healthza.com is ranking so well.
I want to go ahead and check it out.
Yeah, I looked a little bit earlier. Yeah. So right out of the gate, we're looking at a site with 1.2 million pages.
That is a big website.
So it's a big boy.
It's like insanely big.
Mm-hmm. Can we look up one more thing? Go to who is? I want to see when it was registered. Yeah, it's a big old directory.
Just want to see what's going on here. Okay.
So it's like a coupon directory type thing. I mean, I'm guessing this is like an auto-generated site, but
yeah.
So click on View Health, I guess, and see what that is.
Let's send us to healthcare.gov. Go now. I don't even know what this is, man.
So it could just be like some sort of aggregator that helps crawlers, maybe, or something.
Well, let's look. I want to see what like their top ranking pages are, at least.
Yeah.
So, okay. Go and see what their top.
Check out what My Boston Heart is. Maybe it gives like it's a news aggregator or information aggregator.
This is so weird, though.
Well, regardless, all right, so let's see, because I guess it's ranking for stuff. It's obviously a massive site.
So I guess you can. Okay, so I guess then yeah, it's just some aggregator where it's sending you to other stuff. This is interesting, though.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, so check the who is and see how long it's been registered. So it's new.
Yeah.
So it's a new site. All right, so now let's cross-reference this information to what's going on in Ahrefs. So, we're talking about 4.5 thousand referring domains, so massive amounts of domains. All of them coming in within the last 6 months, right?
Yeah, they're just
so
domains.
My guess is this guy, if I had to guess, right? So auto-generated website to get to, 1 point something million pages within 6 months, but relevant enough to be, moving through the SERPs. And then my guess here is going to be majority of that 4.5K referring domains is heavy spam. What's the, so, he's jumping up quick. It's like a super influx in the SERPs over the last.
So basically in 1 month or 3 months, or basically, not even about 1 month, he's got like, from 50,000 traffic, which is a ton, up to like almost 1 million.
Yeah.
And he's just pumping, thousands and thousands of backlinks.
Let's see the backlink profile real quick. Okay, that's fine. All right, so looks like a bunch of open a few of them up, but I'm guessing they're just like it's going to be diversified spam. And the cool thing is, if you look at it, I bet you he doesn't have a really spammy anchor profile, or person. Yeah, so spammy links.
Isn't this stuff loading?
It's all the same shit.
Hopefully our internet's not too slow for the stream.
No, I think this is just low. See, it's this low quality, auto-generated stuff. A lot of times it.
Look like comments even.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking blog comment.
All right, so this site is just being spammed out in the form of their on page to a certain extent because it's auto-generated, and then the backlinks that they're procuring, all done extremely fast. No, he's got a mix, right? That's how you get some of this stuff to work right out of the gate like that. Check out his anchors. Cool.
Okay, so you have like a spammy site, right? With over 1 million URLs, tons of content.
Tons of backlinks.
I mean, it's got the site. It doesn't look like paragraphs of content like you're used to seeing on a website, but it has tons of content on it, right? Over 1 million pages, and then they're spamming it with links. So this is like, people like to pretend this stuff doesn't work.
Yeah, it's just more technical, really.
Yeah, this is, and this it could technically come crashing down at any second, right?
Most likely it will. This is a
point.
Cash grab, rank and bank. Basically what you're looking at is a recipe that can trick crawlers, right, into here's a new business that showed up, massive amounts of content flying, massive amounts of press following, and boom, they resonate in the SERPs with all this stuff.
Korean, though?
Yeah,
is it a Korean site and it was just translating?
Here, open that up. No.
No, it didn't look like it.
Go back. Open up a sample of those.
Of what?
Of these. Of just like any of them. Open that. Open
look at these
this
domains.
Up.
Image links. Do you want
so they 301 or something? Well, I wanted to see what the inner page they went to is, but it looks like they're all 301ing now. So maybe, this could have also been a site that was repurposed.
Yeah.
Maybe a Korean site in the health niche. And then they repurposed it, and now they're doing heavy spam. It's a good way to kind of revive an old asset and then do a rank and bank situation with it. But basically, what we're looking at is a intelligent use of spam. Can we go to the anchors real quick?
There's all the Korean stuff.
Oh, yeah, so it's all Korean, but it's all diversified too. Like, there's, countless different 12,800 phrases. Maybe translate it to English and see what they add up to. I bet they're all just completely random. Like, you're not going to see a bunch of money targets. Money anchors, rather. Right click.
Where? Right
just anywhere. And then translate. Oh, massage.
They seem like Korean specific.
Mm-hmm.
These are like names of places. Hapjeong
I feel like they probably
district in Seoul.
They probably repurposed an old domain, just given the fact that a lot of these links are redirecting to the homepage.
What's weird though is when you come into backlinks, I didn't see anything Korean.
No, you see that it's got like actually pretty nice natural random anchors all flowing through. You don't see a single money keyword, and so that's an intelligent use of anchors for spam, as well as if you're gonna do some obvious spamming, then try and be less obvious with what you're doing in the form of something else. So in this case, anchors. You use real natural anchors, you can get away with more spamming. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
so basically, it's
got a huge site with a butt ton of content, and then they're just spamming it with backlinks, possibly built on an old.
Yeah, possibly.
Foreign medical domain.
Well, we could look that up. If you go to archive.org.
But it was also pretty new.
Oh, yeah, right. Unless maybe, yeah, that's true. But still, put it in there. I just want to see. Because that's a curious little thing. But yeah, I think, it's pretty obvious. This thing's just being spammed. If we talk about in reference to referring domains, just because,
So that was like 10 years ago or something.
Yeah. Just because, backlink profile is heavily or completely made up of spam doesn't mean that Google's algorithm might not
health and your colon.
Take it in a little bit differently. As you can see with this one, it does have good organic rankings. But how long that's actually going to last. The people that do this kind of SEO, typically it's what they specialize in. Like the guys that I know that heavily do spam tactics, majority of them, they just spam. That's their business model. They find recipes and they do that. I've always gone after longevity. I don't like building things, but that are not going to have that longevity. But I'm not technical enough to know how to do some of these things. So like when you talk about auto-generated site, I imagine, the people involved in this website have some idea of how to procure content and then mix it up or do something that's going to, it's just an advanced level.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's really, I was kind of just looking through pages of backlinks. It's all completely, for the most part, just non-relevant spam.
Yeah.
And yeah,
it's... Keep your eyes on it. And, when it tanks, let us know. And, it might last till, another algo update. Or, I think if I had to guess, it's going to drop fairly quickly.
Yeah, the question is just when, right? And so, if you're someone that does this kind of stuff, it works. It really does in the short term. But it needs to be part of your overall strategy.
Right.
We're not saying that you shouldn't do this, as long as you're not hurting anybody and you're not like hacking or something, or you're not doing anything like horrible, you're fine. Building spam links in an auto-generated website doesn't hurt people. It breaks Google's rules and you see it as like super black hat or whatever, but it's a legitimate business strategy. So, if you factor that into your business model and your budgeting and stuff, and you say, okay, we'll build this, it's going to cost like X amount of money and we expect it to completely blow up in X amount of time. Mm-hmm. But during that time, we're going to make X amount of money. Then, maybe it works for you. Yeah. But yeah, that's just goes to show you as far as Google's algorithm has come, this is the kind of thing that still works.
I'd really be interested in finding out how they monetize those things. I bet you they've got several of these kinds of businesses going on. I'd like to know how it's monetized. I didn't get an idea of that just by looking at it.
Let's go ahead and...
Unless it's like health affiliate somewhere. Like anytime somebody clicks, so they're looking hypothetical for their login to something. So Parents Health, and then you go now. Is that an affiliate link? No. Baby Health Quiz?
The one I saw earlier could have been a... Because look, so this one, unicef.org, parenting/baby.
Baby Health Kit.
So see, it sends you to UNICEF. It's a...
What's this?
But you... Oh, never mind. I thought it was from their site. I thought it was like a pretty link or whatever.
I think it's acting as an authority outbound link. Yeah, but what is this? Okay, so here we go. Now aggregating sellable things and rebates and coupons. So depending on the SERPs that they get, I guess some of it has an ability to carry on through
healthsod.com/site/Amazon.
Right. These guys too advanced.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell they're trying to do.
I'm not 100% sure either.
Or maybe it might be part of their business strategy. They might just have this auto-generated site with tons of crap everywhere, and then they're just getting some traffic and stuff, and then they might flip a switch and then auto-inject tons of affiliate links all over the place.
Yeah, or just turn it into like a 5-page sniper site that's just completely dedicated to selling and see how long it lasts.
Think about if you're getting 1 million traffic per month and you have 1 million URLs with affiliate links everywhere. Mm-hmm. How long would that site have to be live for and not penalized before it gets a ton of clicks just from people being like, what the hell is this?
And then conceptualize how much it probably cost them. Like they have recipes for this. Like it's probably not as
cost.
I don't understand what they've done with their actual website, but as far as their backlinking goes, you put together a $500 to $1,000 budget a month on Fiverr, just fucking, really diversifying the type of stuff you're buying,
or just getting
really go hard.
Like GSA or something,
That's going to be harder to get to work now. But I guess you could, if you're good at it, if you're doing it yourself, if you know how to do it, then maybe you could mix it in.
The thing is, you wouldn't even need Fiverr. You just get like Scrapebox and scrape. It looks like a lot of stuff with blog comments and stuff.
Just like, yeah, if you're, I mean, this could technically be one individual who just is.
They just could have like 5 computers, like 5 desktops.
Listen, Rain Man, we want to meet you. We want to talk to you, interview you. I'd like to.
They could have like 5 desktops running with like Scrapebox full time, just like pumping out blog comments by the thousands.
Sick. Yeah. Anyhow, I mean, in regards to this, it still goes to show the power of backlinks, right? So it's nefarious use of backlinks, but they work. It's still definitely a huge ranking factor.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the description below for links to our blog for more info on this topic, along with a bunch of other cool stuff like case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed the video. Thanks and happy ranking.